In a small town surrounded by majestic mountains lived a young man named Alex. Known for his bright spirit and compassionate heart, Alex had a dream to become a renowned pianist. His fingers danced effortlessly over the keys, creating melodies that touched the hearts of everyone who heard them. However, life had not always been kind to Alex. When Alex was a child, a devastating car accident took the lives of his parents. Left to fend for himself, he moved in with his grandparents, who provided love and support despite their limited means. The tragedy left a deep scar on Alex's heart, and he often felt a profound sense of loss and loneliness. Yet, he found solace in music, pouring his emotions into every note he played. One day, as Alex was practicing in the town's small community center, an elderly woman named Mrs. Thompson approached him. She had heard about Alex's talent and the hardships he had endured. Mrs. Thompson was a retired music teacher and had a reputation for her wisdom and kindness. "Alex," she said gently, "I've heard your music and it's truly beautiful, but I see a shadow of pain in your eyes. Would you like to talk about it?" Alex hesitated but then nodded, feeling an inexplicable trust in Mrs. Thompson. They sat down, and Alex shared his story, the pain of losing his parents and the struggle of growing up without them. Mrs. Thompson listened intently, her eyes filled with empathy. "Alex," she said softly, "pain is inevitable. We all face it in various forms throughout our lives. But suffering, that is a choice. Let me tell you a story." She began. "There was once a young woman named Emma who lived in a village much like ours. Emma loved to dance, and she dreamed of becoming a professional ballerina. Her dedication was unmatched, and she practiced tirelessly every day. One fateful day, Emma was involved in an accident that injured her leg severely. The doctors told her she might never dance again. Emma was devastated. She felt as if her world had come crashing down. For weeks, she wallowed in despair, believing her dreams were shattered. One evening, her grandmother, a wise old woman, sat beside her and said, "My dear, pain is inevitable. It's part of being human. But suffering, that's something we can control. We can choose to let our pain define us, or we can rise above it and find new ways to bring joy and meaning into our lives." Emma pondered her grandmother's words. Slowly, she began to shift her perspective. She started teaching dance to children, sharing her passion and knowledge. Though she couldn't perform as she once did, she found immense joy in nurturing young talent and seeing their happiness. Emma realized that while she couldn't change her past, she could shape her future. She chose to focus on the beauty and love that still existed in her life. Mrs. Thompson paused, allowing Alex to absorb the story. "You see, Alex," she continued, "we cannot escape pain, but we can choose how we respond to it. You have a gift, and through your music, you can transform your pain into something beautiful. You can inspire others and find joy in the journey, despite the hardships." Alex felt a warmth in his heart, a new understanding taking root. He realized that his suffering stemmed not just from the pain of his loss, but from his belief that he was defined by it. With renewed determination, he decided to embrace his music even more passionately and to find ways to bring joy to others through his talent. Over the following months, Alex dedicated himself to his music, not just as a personal escape, but as a way to connect with and uplift others. He began giving free lessons to children at the community center, finding immense satisfaction in their progress and happiness. He organized small concerts where he played pieces that conveyed both his struggles and his triumphs. Touching the hearts of his audience, Alex's music became a beacon of hope in the town, a reminder that while pain is a part of life, suffering is a choice. His story spread, inspiring many to look beyond their own pain and seek the beauty and joy in their lives. One evening, after a particularly moving concert, Mrs. Thompson approached Alex with a proud smile. "You've done wonderfully, Alex," she said. "You've turned your pain into a source of strength and inspiration. Remember, it's not about avoiding pain. but about choosing to rise above it. Alex nodded, feeling a profound sense of peace. He knew that pain would still come, as it does for everyone, but he also knew that he had the power to choose his response. He chose to embrace life with all its ups and downs and to continue spreading joy through his music. And so, Alex lived his life with a heart full of resilience and compassion, reminding everyone he met that while pain is inevitable, suffering is truly optional.